Class 12. Subject: Geography. Solution to exercise questions. Chapter 4. Economic Geography, Agriculture and Primary Sector Activities. Part 1. Answer the following questions in up to one sentence. Question A. What is the share of agricultural products in India's gross domestic product, GDP? Answer. The share of agricultural products in India's gross domestic product, GDP, is 18.2%. Question B. Which soil is suitable for the production of wheat and rice? Answer. Loam, alluvial soil is suitable for the production of wheat and rice. Question C. Name any two crops grown in black soil. Answer. Cotton and sugarcane crops are grown in black soil. Question D. What has been the main occupation of people living a nomadic life? Answer. The main occupation of people living a nomadic life was animal husbandry. Question E. In which states are Dhangar pastoralists found? Answer. Dhangar pastoralists are found in the states of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Question F. Name any two coarse grains, millets. Answer. Jowar, bajra. Question G. Match the pairs. First. Horticultural crop A. Chickpeas. Second. Food grain B. Sugarcane. Third. Plantation crop C. Lemon. Fourth. Cash crop D. Ginger. Answer. First. Horticultural crop C. Lemon. Second. Food grain A. Chickpeas. Third. Plantation crop D. Ginger. Fourth. Cash crop B. Sugarcane. Question H. Which three states are called the granary of India? Answer. The states of Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh are called the granary of India. Question I. Which valley of Himachal Pradesh is famous for tea production? Answer. The Kangra Valley of Himachal Pradesh is famous for tea production. Question J. How many types of characteristics are included in the SWOT analysis? Answer. 3 types of characteristics are included in the SWOT analysis of Punjab. These are as follows. First. Favorable natural environment. Second. Technical expertise. Third. Impact of the Green Revolution. Part 2. Answer the following questions in 2 to 4 sentences. Question A. Name any 2 Indian pastoralist communities and their states. Answer. The names of Indian pastoralist communities and their states are as follows. First. Bakerwal, goat herders, state of Kashmir. Second. Gujjar, buffalo herders, states of Jammu and Himachal Pradesh. Question B. What is seasonal migration? Transhumance. Explain. Answer. Pastoralist herders move to the plains with their livestock as soon as the winter season begins. Then, during summer, they return to their mountainous regions. This practice of changing locations according to the season is called seasonal migration, transhumance. Question C. Provide information about the agricultural seasons in India. Answer. There are a total of 4 agricultural seasons in India. First. Kharif, from May to October. Second. Zaid Kharif, from August to January. Third. Rabi, from October to April. Fourth. Zaid Rabi, from February to March. Question D. What is subsistence farming? Write a note. Answer. Subsistence farming is that type of agriculture in which crops are cultivated solely for the sustenance of one's own family. This farming is of 2 types. First. Primitive subsistence farming. In primitive subsistence farming, the farmer cultivates crops only to sustain his family. A large number of farmers in India practice subsistence farming. No chemical fertilizers, seeds, or machines are used for farming. When the land loses its fertility, the farmer leaves it and moves to a new area. Second. Intensive subsistence farming. This farming includes rice-dominant and rice-absent agriculture. Rice-dominant farming is practiced in monsoon Asia, where land holdings are small. In rice-absent farming, crops other than rice are sown due to uneven climatic and topographical conditions. This type of farming is practiced in Punjab, Haryana, western Uttar Pradesh, and the southwestern dry regions of India. Question E. Name any 4 cash crops. Answer. Cotton, jute, sugarcane, tobacco, oilseeds, groundnut, linseed, sesame, white mustard and black mustard are the major cash crops. Question F. Which fruit orchards are mostly found in Himachal Pradesh? Answer. Orchards of apple, cherry, pear, peach, almond, apricot and walnut are mostly found in Himachal Pradesh. Question G. Name any 4 varieties of tea leaves. Answer. The names of the varieties of tea leaves are as follows. First, white tea, tea made from withered leaves. Second, yellow tea, tea made from fresh leaves. Third, green tea, tea made from fresh leaves. Fourth, oolong tea, tea made from fresh leaves. Fifth, black tea, tea made from crushed small leaves. Sixth, fermented tea, tea made from fermented green tea leaves. Question H. Provide information on the history of the Baba Budan Hills region. Answer. Coffee production in India began around 1600 AD. Once, a Sufi saint named Baba Budan traveled from the city of Mocha in Yemen towards Mecca. When he drank kahwa made from coffee beans in Mocha city, he felt refreshed. He brought coffee seeds from there and planted them in the Chikmagalur city of Karnataka. This is how coffee was introduced to India. Today, this hilly region is known as the Baba Budan Hills. Question I. Name the 3 famous regions for sugarcane production in India. Answer. The following are the 3 famous regions for sugarcane production in India. First, Satluj Ganga Plains. This region extends from Punjab to Bihar, accounting for nearly 51% of the area under sugarcane. It contributes around 60% of total production. Second, Maharashtra to Tamil Nadu, the black soil region extending from the eastern slopes to the western Ghats. Third, coastal region of Andhra Pradesh and the Krishna Valley. Question J. What is the golden fiber? Where is it used? Answer. Jute is called the golden fiber. It is a crop with a golden luster and natural fiber. After cotton, jute is the second most important fibrous crop. Jute is used to make sacks, gunny bags, ropes and clothes to store agricultural products. It is cheap and durable. Part 3. Answer the following questions in 10 to 12 sentences. Question A. Compare the following in terms of temperature, rainfall and soil. First, wheat and rice. Second, tea and coffee. Answer. First, wheat. For the wheat crop, the temperature should be 10 to 15 degrees Celsius at the time of sowing and 21 to 26 degrees Celsius at the time of harvesting. The annual rainfall should be 100 centimeters. Loam or alluvial soil is considered best for the wheat crop. Second, rice. For the rice crop, the temperature should be 24 degrees to 30 degrees Celsius. The annual rainfall should be 150 to 200 centimeters. Clayey loam soil is considered best for the rice crop. Third, tea. For the tea crop, the temperature should be 20 to 23 degrees Celsius. The annual rainfall should be 150 to 300 centimeters. Deep loam or humus-rich soil is good for the tea crop. Fourth, coffee. For coffee production, the temperature should be 20 degrees to 27 degrees Celsius. The annual rainfall should be 100 to 200 centimeters, and mountainous or loam soil is considered good for this crop. Question B. Write a note on the necessary geographical conditions for jute cultivation and its production in India. Answer. First, geographical conditions. For the jute crop, the temperature should be 24 to 35 degrees Celsius. The annual rainfall should be 120 to 150 centimeters. Deltaic soil is considered best for this crop. Second, production in India. The jute industry suffered heavily due to the partition of the country, because 75% of the jute producing areas remained in Bangladesh. West Bengal is the largest jute producing state. Apart from West Bengal, Bihar and Assam are the main jute producing states. Question C. Write a note on intensive subsistence agriculture. Answer. This agriculture can be divided into 2 parts. First, intensive subsistence agriculture dominated by wet paddy. This agriculture is based on rice. The size of landholdings is small. The farmer and his family work hard to produce enough food grains for their own subsistence. This agriculture is mostly practiced in monsoon Asia. Second, intensive subsistence agriculture dominated by crops other than paddy. In rice-free agriculture, due to uneven climate and terrain conditions, crops other than rice are sown. This type of farming is practiced in Punjab, Haryana, western Uttar Pradesh, and the southwestern dry regions of India. Question D. Classify the crops grown in India. Answer. We can divide the crops grown in India into the following categories. First, food crops: wheat, maize, rice, coarse grains, jowar, bajra, ragi, pulses, gram, arhar, etc. Second, cash crops: cotton, jute, sugarcane, tobacco, oilseeds, groundnut, linseed, sesame and castor seeds, white and black mustard, etc. Third, plantation crops: tea, coffee, spices, cardamom, chilies, ginger, turmeric, coconut, betel nut, and rubber, etc. Fourth, horticulture crops: fruits such as apples, peaches, pears, walnuts, almonds, strawberries, apricots, mangoes, bananas, lemons, oranges, sweet lime, quinoa, and vegetables, etc. Question E. What is fallow land? Also write its types. Answer. Fallow land can be divided into two parts. First, current fallow land. This is the cultivable land left uncultivated by the farmer for 1 year or less so that it can regain its fertility. Second, fallow land other than current fallow. The cultivable land left uncultivated for a minimum of 1 year and a maximum of 5 years to increase its fertility is called old fallow land. Question F. Write a note on livestock rearing in the Himalayas. Answer. Livestock rearing in the Himalayan mountains takes place according to the cycle of seasonal migration, transhumance. In winter, before the snow falls in the hilly areas, pastoralists come down to the plains with their animals. As the summer season starts, all pastoralists return to the hilly areas along with their animals. These people mainly rear goats, buffaloes, and sheep. All pastoralists live in tribes and have been practicing seasonal migration for centuries. Question G. Apprise about the threats faced by the agriculture of Punjab. Answer. The agriculture of Punjab, which contributes the maximum share to the central grain pool, is facing the following threats. First, the trend of suicides among the farmers of Punjab is increasing day by day. Second, due to the reduction and uncertainty of rainfall in Punjab, the use of groundwater has increased. Because of this, natural resources are getting depleted. Third, crop damage is increasing due to pest attacks. Pesticides are becoming ineffective. Fourth, due to rising agricultural input costs and falling prices of output, the burden of debt on farmers is increasing day by day. Fifth, due to the rush of youth towards foreign countries, the practice of doing agriculture is continuously decreasing. Sixth, things required for farming such as seeds, chemical fertilizers, irrigation, machinery, tractors, etc. are becoming more expensive day by day while the crop is sold at low prices.